Okay, let's talk about something that is illegal: the sexual exploitation of children, or in simpler terms, children being encouraged to perform sexual acts in exchange for money or favors. The sexual exploitation of children happens every day around our schools, playgrounds, and even our homes. Sexual predators are preying on our children. These sugar daddies and sugar mamas are destroying our children, our society, and our future. Let's be clear. Sexual activity with a child in exchange for any compensation, such as money, gifts, food, or other benefits, is a crime and liable to imprisonment for 12 years to life. Anyone involved in the sexual exploitation of children, directly or indirectly, is officially a middleman and also liable to imprisonment for 12 years. Encouraging or even allowing the sexual exploitation of children is a serious crime. If anyone knows of children being sexually exploited, report them to the Department of Human Services at 0800 PROTECT. No more sugar daddies or sugar mamas.
So, let's talk about the sexual exploitation of children, or, in simpler terms, children being encouraged to perform sexual acts in exchange for money or favors. Parents, guardians, children, Belize. The sexual exploitation of children happens every day, around our schools, playgrounds, and even our homes. This is a fact. Sexual predators, even some your children trust, are convincing your children that it's okay to have sexual relations in exchange for money, gifts, food, or other benefits. But it is not. Know that any person who has knowledge and encourages or allows this sexual exploitation commits a serious crime and is liable to imprisonment for 12 years, even other children over the age of 12. Wake up. Your children deserve more than this. They depend on you to keep them safe. Protect them from this disgusting trade and report any persons sexually exploiting and abusing children directly or indirectly to the Department of Human Services at 0800 PROTECT. Children, if anyone touches you or makes you touch them in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable and offers you money, food, gifts, or favors, know that they are doing something wrong and illegal to you. Stay away from them and report them to a trusted adult or call the Department of Human Services at 0800 PROTECT. There are other ways to get help. No more sugar daddies or sugar mamas. We can all do our part. Belize, let's protect our children.
What is rape? Rape is the penetration of a person's mouth, vagina, or anus with a penis without that person's consent. If at any point you say no and the person still refuses to stop, that person is committing rape. No means no. Anyone can be a victim of rape: women, children, and men. What's also frightening is that high numbers of rape go unreported. And even worse, many times the victims know the rapist. Remember, if you have been raped, reporting the offender isn't enough. Your cooperation can help the trial process. You may be preventing future acts of rape from occurring. Belize, it's time to speak out against rape. It's time to hold those individuals responsible for committing these atrocious, horrible acts of sexual violence. Even if you are afraid, it is important to speak up as soon as possible. Report rape or sexual assault to the police department at 0800 A Way Out or the Department of Human Services at 0800 PROTECT. What is consent and how does it apply to sex? When it's about giving permission for sexual activity, it's quite simple and clear. No one under the age of 16 can legally give permission for or agree to any sexual activity. Period. It's illegal. Unlawful sexual intercourse. Get it? Consent also cannot be given under force or deceit, so lying to get consent or forcing someone to have sex, that's not consent. Oh, and people with mental disabilities cannot give consent either. Children under the age of 16 are just not mentally developed enough to consent to sexual activity, and anyone who has sex with someone under the age of 16 is a criminal. Even if they said they were 16, there is no excuse. These criminals go to prison for 5 to 10 years, and if that child is under 14, it's 12 years to life imprisonment. And even if two children under the age of 16 engage in sexual activity, that is also illegal, and they may be held responsible. Sex and consent are very serious issues. Don't make a mistake that may ruin your life and someone else's.